G'day, welcome to another episode of Shit Hotels of Australia, where we try and find out whether the hotels are shit or not. And tonight we're welcome to a cold and wet Batemans Bay on the south coast of New South Wales. And tonight I'm staying at the NRMA Batemans Bay Holiday Resort. I've got a studio cabin. Checking in at 4:30 and I'll be checking out at about 6:45 in the morning again for the next long trip north. But yeah, so let's go inside and check out the studio cabin and see whether this place is shit or not. I'm hoping not. So let's go inside and check out the studio cabin. We're in cabin 13, hope that's not unlucky. Barbecue right outside. So there's 14 of these cabins. Aircon humming away already, so this thing should be nice and warm. Okay, so what do we got? Alright, it's basic, plain, but got everything you need. So double bed, single bunk bed, table, what's that, 3 chairs, 2 more than last night, fridge, small TV, doesn't have cooking facilities but they do have a large outside camp kitchen that you could cook at, small bathroom, but yeah, got everything you need, toilet, basin, small shower. Have we got toiletries? Yes, we do. We have soap at least. I haven't got any hair to wash. So yeah, quite nice. And being both a resort and an NRMA caravan park, it's got all the facilities you could possibly want. It's got a pool. It's got mini golf over there. It's got play areas there, games rooms, won't go inside, it's got a little cosy kitchen as well. It's even, and this is, check this out, this is amazing, it's got a herb garden. So if you were cooking for yourself and you needed some parsley, you could grab, it's pretty much all parsley, but still. That's pretty good. Actually, let's go and we'll have a look at some of these. Conference room, games room, extensive camp kitchen, just absolutely huge. Tennis court. Not exactly sure what that coloured thing is there. It's really well set up. Unfortunately, no one's actually using these facilities because it is raining. And it has quite a large laundry and clotheslines, which would be great if it wasn't raining. Let's go and check it out. Okay. The lights don't work, and it's $5 to wash. And $5 to dry. And you can pay with your phone. Doesn't have laundry powder. Pay by mobile. I was thinking of washing one of the shirts for the videos on the other channel, but I think I'm going to pay $10 just to wash one shirt and a couple of pairs of socks. So Might have to appear on screen, fortunately without smell-o-vision. So now let's check out the TV. Not a very big TV. What do we have? We've got all the free layers. That looks about it. We've got the 7 weeks again, so all good. Oh, we've got Fox. So that's really cool. So it's not a smart TV, it does have access to the Fox channels, which is pretty much everything. So now let's check out the Wi-Fi, and I have already connected, as you'll see, to the Wi-Fi. Connected quite simply, and we'll see how we go with Netflix. Bear in mind there's a lot of people in this park, so not sure. Let's choose one that I haven't downloaded. So let's just choose this. We'll see how we go. Let's slide away. Can't connect to Netflix. That's interesting. Up to check the network separate the Wi-Fi. It's dropped out. So further to the Wi-Fi, I was able to connect to the network again with the newspaper website. Another guest information that says that black spots will occur around the park. Studio Cabinet 13 is literally probably 20 metres from the reception. So if there's a back spot that close, I don't think we'll be getting any internet tonight. So let's have a check for any upkeep issues. And if we start from the door, we've got a couple of double-sided tape patches which could have been removed, but I'm being a little bit fussy. A little scratch in the wall there, a couple of little dings there, a couple of little dings down there on the door, a ding on the cupboard. But overall, it's all pretty good. A couple of scratches there on that windowsill, missing a bit of mirror frame. Check for rot in the door. No rot, just a little ding. So all in all, upkeep, yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Just pity about that bloody internet. Needed to, I mean, I can hotspot off my phone, I guess, for some of the things I need to do, but it's going to eat into my data. But yeah, really a tad disappointing. Yeah. Now, whilst that triangular window does look quite impressive, it would cause a problem, but not for me, because I'll be getting up at about 5:45 in the morning and heading off at 6:30 when it'll be still dark. But together with that window and together with these glass panelling by the door, I'm thinking that this would be quite light in summer, and so if you wanted to sleep in, you might have a bit of trouble unless you wore an eye mask or 2 eye patches. But as I said, it won't be an issue for me, but it might be something that you might want to factor in if you choose to stay here. And now for the Shit Hotels of Australia instant coffee test, and we've got one of our favourites this time. We've got the good old espresso. And again, with no expiry date, because no one would ever drink it.
You, what are you drinking?
Coffee.
What type?
It's an espresso.
The word is espresso.
Now I do have the coffee machine with me again on this trip, but I'm going to leave it in the car tonight because Yeah, only one night here tonight, so to unload everything, then pack it all up and everything to go first thing in the morning. I think I'll go without the coffee in the room and maybe get one on the road. So it's 10 to 8. I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update. The facilities here, whilst the add-ons are brilliant in terms of the outside kitchen, the pool, the tennis court, the laundry, games room, etc. Actually inside, a little bit lacking. If you actually want to eat something that you cook for yourself, you really have to bring your own plates, cutlery and everything, because there is none. That's a trap for young players, but also there's not even any glasses other than coffee cups, so it's the red wine out of the coffee cup. But also just found that the walls are very thin, and so you can hear your neighbours talking away, which is no big deal, except if you've got one who seems to get a little bit aggro. So we'll see if we're in for an interesting night. Anyway, I've got the earplugs, so we'll be able to sleep. I got downloads on the tablet to make up for the fact that there is no internet or Wi-Fi whatsoever. And I'm going to settle in for it's going to be an early night tonight, another early start tomorrow with only a 7-hour drive tomorrow as opposed to today's 10-hour drive. So I'll probably do the pirate score at a different location. Might do that from some scenic location, although it looks like there's going to be a lot of rain up the south coast and beyond of New South Wales tomorrow, although perhaps not as much as they've had in the last couple of days. Anyway, here's cheers, or have a good cover, and we'll see what the conclusion is for the NRMA Batemans Bay resort. But sadly, because it promised so much but delivered so little, that I'm going to have to give it this disappointed sticker.
One eternity later.
So no, that's not Batemans Bay in the background, that's Pioneer Bay. We're quite a long way from Batemans Bay, but now it's time for the pirate score.
Drink up me hearty Joe.
For the NRMA Batemans Bay. First up, cleanliness and upkeep. It was pretty clean, not too many dings and dashes and things like that. So I would have given it 4 for cleanliness and upkeep, but the very fact about those windows letting in the light, I'm going to have to take 1 off for that. So for cleanliness and upkeep, 3 stars. Facilities. There were no facilities in the room apart from the fridge, not even any cutlery. There were those facilities outside the room, for cooking areas and things like that, but it was a little bit inconvenient to get to. So for facilities, 1 star. Add-ons, well, it had it all, didn't it? Well, it didn't quite have it all. You know, one thing it didn't have was a restaurant, but it had the pool, it had playing areas, tennis courts, you name it, laundry, those kitchens. So for add-ons, bearing in mind no restaurant, 4 stars. Entertainment and Wi-Fi. What Wi-Fi? 20 metres from the reception, and there's absolutely no coverage for the Wi-Fi. So for entertainment and Wi-Fi, 0 stars. Bed and bath. The bed was a really strange setup. You could actually only get into the double bed from one side, and it wasn't my preferred side, but it would have been even more inconvenient if there were 2 of you in that bed. The bath had everything, but it was quite cramped. Tiny basin, no plug in the basin. And the thing that got me was there was no bench or anywhere to put your toiletry pack down, so I actually had to put that on the toilet and run the risk of it getting, So, so for bed and bath, 2 stars. Service. Well, the reception was very friendly upon check-in, but there wasn't much else. Obviously I left early, but no other real service seemed to be around. So for service, 2 stars. And now, does it get the value for money bonus? Well, it was only $115, but compared to the night before when I stayed at the Sea Pavilions at Phillip Island, which were absolutely amazing for half that price. No, it doesn't get the value for money bonus, and the no earplugs bonus. Unfortunately, no, there was those aggro neighbours, noise from the room next door, a bit of traffic noise because I was closest to the road end, so had to put the earplugs in, and it's a no bonus. And maybe we should have had a no eye mask bonus, considering the light from those windows. So all in all, the NRMA Batemans Bay was a disappointing 12 out of 30. So if you've enjoyed this video, click like, please subscribe, and we'll see you again very shortly in a hotel that's hopefully not one of the shit hotels of Australia. Thanks for watching.